No, no, no. This simply will not do. We have to get ready for the ball.
Okay.
Good evening. We have a box.
Yay!
It's been a while.
It has been a while, yes. Is this the first box? No. We had the purple.
Well, we had the purple box, and then
box.
we lost the film for it. We have no idea where we filmed it, how we filmed it. We only have 2 phones.
We only have 2 phones. There's only 2 options, so
somehow it got deleted, and I couldn't find it.
Oh
well.
But photos on Shannon's Instagram, Stitching Sorceress. So take a look at that, and yeah.
Yes. So this is a retreat that Black Needle Society is doing, a virtual retreat, and it is called Stitching at Downton, seasons 1 through 2. Yeah, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Why
isn't it 1? Never mind.
There's like 7 seasons.
Okay.
I haven't watched the seasons in a while, so part of the reason why I was very excited to sign up for it is to rewatch it all.
Yeah, it's actually been because I had never seen it before, and so you and I watched it together for the first time. I think like 4 years ago. Like, it's been a long time,
and I always forget every show. Like, with the exception of Friends. That's the only show that I could never forget because I have watched it so many times.
Yes.
Even shows that I've watched multiple times, I still forget everything about it.
Yeah.
But it comes back to me as I watch.
Yeah, exactly. I think Gilmore Girls, though.
Yeah.
You're pretty well versed in that. So the last Black Needle Society retreat.
And for
Gilmore
Office,
Girls.
probably. The Office.
Oh, The Office. Yes.
I'm noticing sitcoms and then one drama.
Again, all of these shows I had never seen before being with you. I had seen like clips and episodes from Friends, just like sporadically. I'd never watched it all the way through. And then all of the other ones I watched all the way through.
Now your life has changed.
Now my life has changed.
Okay.
Now
enough chatting.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Spoilies.
It literally says spoilers on it.
Well, and yes, and if you are going to the retreat and you do not want to know what's in your box,
don't watch this video.
Don't watch this video, but leave a like and subscribe.
Okay, we're gonna start off with the first thing I grabbed, which is called O'Brien's Regret. Oh,
it's
not
soap.
O'Brien's Regret. Okay, it's got this little picture on it. And then we open. Ooh, oh, it smells nice. Ooh.
It's soap.
Oh my gosh! Look how cool it is.
And it is his colors. Yes. So
O'Brien is a woman.
Oh, sorry, her colors. I was thinking of someone else.
No.
O'Brien heard whispering of Lady Grantham's hunt for a new lady's maid, and she's feeling more than a little vindictive. Check beside your bathtubs to make sure a piece of this bar doesn't send you tumbling into the bathtub like it did Cora. Oh.
Her regret is awful. What she does is awful. Like, O'Brien's so evil. But she changes from her huge mistake, of course. But it's like, she goes from being a pretty vindictive and, like, borderline evil character, to doing something vile and evil, and then it's so detrimental what she does that it changes her entirely.
Yeah.
So.
That soap smells really good, by the way.
This says,
it's very fresh.
Even a butler has his favorites, milady. Even the butler has his favorites, milady.
Okay, so...
Really?
What is this? Oh, I think it's the thread winder.
Is it?
I think. It's like right over here.
Oh, butler stick. Yep.
Yeah, so it's Carson's Butler Stick Thread Winder, made by NTSD Gaming. Carson doesn't hid that Lady Mary is his favorite member of the Grantham family, while the Butler Stick Carson uses to set the table to precise measurements is probably longer than 12 inches. We felt that this was an appropriate size to send for a thread winder. We had never gotten one of those before.
I don't think I know what a thread winder is.
Oh. Let us know in the comments. That's all. Yeah.
I would assume it means you're winding your thread around it.
And maybe like measuring it out by, or I don't know. We need to know.
Literally,
oh my gosh.
This is not something I've ever heard of.
Let us know.
Okay. Pulling Needleminder is my guess, and it comes in this little
Always
baggie.
the best.
Little baggie, and it's purple. Or sorry, purple. It's blue. I'm wearing purple.
You are wearing
tripped
purple.
me up. Oh, but the Needleminder's purple.
Okay.
There it is.
Sorry if you hear our cat meowing. She's having a
Who is
connection.
it?
So, it is What is a Weekend Needleminder. That's artwork by the Black Needle Society. There are plenty of hours in the day, and there's always the weekend to get your stitching done, though Granny may need a bit of an explanation as to what you're referring to.
What is a weekend?
We designed this cameo-inspired Needleminder in her honor. I didn't see it. Can I see?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, she never worked. She was
Oh my god, it's huge.
she's a lady, so she never worked. She just
What is a weekend?
was in charge of the house.
I love it. It's so big too. That's really nice.
But
You
then
could-
she ends up having granddaughters who all work. So.
What's that like?
Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Okay.
Wow.
New scissors.
These
Which is
are-
good because I've been losing all my scissors lately.
You have Downton Village Flower Show Scissors. Curated by Black Needle Society.
They're
We hear
gorgeous.
Mr. Mosley has some exceptionally beautiful roses at this year's flower show. Though, as Cousin Isabel likes to remind us, it's a shame that the judges feel obligated to award the Grantham Cup to the Dowager each year instead of the true winner of the event. Maybe Mr. Mosley can use these scissors to prune what should have been his winning rose bushes. Those are gorgeous. I love it.
They are pretty. Okay.
And well needed.
All right, this is Lady Dot Creates. It is beeswax, and it says Gwen's Typewriter. And yeah, it's a typewriter.
Gwen's Typewriter waxer. Gwen has great ambitions to leave service to become a secretary, and with Lady Sybil's help and some practice, it might just happen. Anna may want to use some of this wax to stuff her ears while her roommates tap at the keys. You can use it to lightly coat your thread before stitching, so it lays nicely and you avoid knots. Unless, of course, you're trying to do a French knot.
Yeah, I mean, I use yeah, it's beeswax. I use beeswax.
Yeah.
Especially with thread that's coarser. For example, like Weeks Dye Works tends to be the one that needs it the most. Other threads don't really need it, but like if you frog, and you folks probably know this already, but if you frog, then all of your thread ends up being like spirally, and so using a little bit of wax can help that loosen up.
I love that it's in the shape of a typewriter. That's fun.
I know, it's really fun. Okay, it's open you. And it's another one that says Lord Grantham's Custom Blend. Brewing instructions. See,
It's tea.
it's tea!
Oh, I love tea.
Guess I should hold off opening it for when we actually make tea.
Yeah, so it's made by Adagio Teas. Does it have like a... Oh, it has a closure. You can open it and give it a sniff. So it's made by Adagio Teas. It's Lord Grantham's tea blend.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
don't dump it everywhere. Because, you know. Woo. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, it's very fruity. There's a specific fruit that I'm reminded of. Let's see. Mrs. Bates clearly has some cheek to show up, sip some tea, and demand Mr. Bates leave Downton. Although from what she said, it sounds like Lord Grantham keeps a fairly delicious blend of tea around. Have a cup while you sit back and watch the drama unfold. It is bergamot.
The tea contains high levels of caffeine.
Does it say what is in it? Oh, it's definitely bergamot, because I actually was drinking a London Fog tea, which is Earl Grey, which is bergamot. So
Okay, so
that's so funny.
similar to the Gilmore Girls retreat that they were doing the last couple of years, they have a recipe book, which I love this so much. It's so gorgeous.
Oh, it's so cute. I love the little
So
like
cute.
spine. Oh,
And it's called
adorable.
Miss Patmore's Kitchen. So cute.
And the artwork is done by Heather Gretton Art, who I think we know. Is that right?
I'm sure we've gotten stuff from Black Nail Society.
Want to cook like Mrs. Patmore? Keep all of your best recipes in this recipe binder inspired by the busy Downton cook herself and her favorite kitchen maid, Daisy.
Daisy.
We do like Daisy.
No, I don't like Daisy. Actually, I like Mrs. Patmore, but I don't like Daisy.
No.
Daisy's the worst.
No, Daisy.
Why do you love Daisy? You're
I
wrong.
don't know. Who knows? Yeah, so we're gonna have to make sure to put this in a place that we won't forget where it is.
Okay.
But
Okay.
well, we have the other one on our bookshelf.
Oh, we
so.
just have it as decor.
And I like how small it is actually, because the one with Gilmore Girls, it was gorgeous but very large.
Mm-hmm.
So this is nice that it's small.
A good size.
Oh, and
Okay,
then the recipe cards.
So, let's see. We have Christmas pudding. Just 2 pages. We have crepe Suzette. We have raspberry meringue. Oh, yum. Lady Sybil's Madeira cake. We have tea sandwiches.
Love a good tea sandwich.
Madeline's. No.
Melons.
This is very British. So this is like what you would have at a high tea.
Of course.
Servants' Hall beef stew. Roast chicken. Make me roast chicken.
Always.
Parmesan straws.
I'll
What are
always make you a
straws?
Parmesan straw too. I don't know, but it sounds really good. Ooh, it has cayenne in it. I like that.
Daisy's cheese souffles. Oh, souffle. Never tried to make a souffle.
I feel like I'd fail really hard.
Cadbury? Oh, it's fish, so we'll probably never eat this because
I don't like fish.
my wife doesn't like
Fun
fish.
fact.
And my dad doesn't like fish.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so only Mom and I, and it's usually sushi.
And it's normally sushi. It very rarely, like when given other options, do either of you order fish?
Yeah, I like shrimp and
you'll order shrimp
but I'm not,
and oysters.
Yeah, but I'm not one to order like, oh, there's crawfish as like a meal, or there's like salmon.
There's salmon. There's halibut,
anything like that. Like that's not usually lobster. I'll eat. You said
yes,
lobster. I'll eat.
You do love lobster.
Shellfish
is good.
But yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I don't know. I will always choose a meat option over
seafood
or a pasta option, pending. Okay. I didn't show this little baggie. And then this zipper pull, which says, "Put that in your pap and smoke it."
Yeah,
that's what it says.
I know. Granny artwork by Black Nail Society, of course. Granny told Mary to take Matthew when she had the chance, despite what cousin Isabel may believe. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, as Gran would say.
Cute.
Hilarious. Love it.
All right, threads.
Threads. The thread pack.
Favorite.
And these are dyed by Color and Cotton.
Okay.
Of course. Well, everything's a favorite. That's why we get these boxes.
Lovely. Okay. Spanish flu spreads across Europe. Nice.
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
Starting off with a bang.
Yay. Oh boy.
Yay.
Titanic disaster. Oh my God. This is so dark.
Oh.
What's the theme of them, Amanda?
Well, you guess.
GB declares war on Germany. Great. Oh my gosh.
That's really pretty.
It's really pretty. And Turkish ambassador found dead. It's like all the terrible things that have happened to the family.
Yeah, so it is called the Headliners Thread Pack, and we've gathered some of the splashiest headlines from season 1 and 2 of Downton Abbey. So they literally went onto the newspapers and took the headlines. Honestly, hilarious.
Gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
I was not expecting
Hilarious,
those titles.
Like, to
Titanic
not read it before.
Disaster. I feel like they have a
Spanish
family member that was on the Titanic or something. Like a cousin.
Like a cousin?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I watched it once, so...
Okay, now
very...
the fabric.
And it's
Oh, it's called Laura's
Purple.
favorite. Laura's favorite.
It's purple.
Oh, which is Laura's favorite color?
Well, it's dyed by Laura's Fabrics.
Oh,
And
what? She has her own fabrics? Wait.
apparently,
Who said what? One of these is not like the other. Life is a game where the player must appear ridiculous. All this unbridled joy has given me quite an appetite. Then perhaps a map. I trust you don't need one to find your seats. Don't be the defeatist, dear. It's very middle class. Vulgarity is no substitute for wit. All of those quotes are done by Granny.
Wow. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Wow. What's on the back?
It's just a bunch of colors.
Oh.
But yeah,
I love that.
River Review stitching is what it says.
Yeah, so it's dyed by Laura's Fabrics.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic pieces of costuming from the Downton series has to be the Dowager's purple cotton ball hat. We asked Laura to create a piece inspired by the bold fashion.
It's lovely.
Love it! Oh,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. We love purple here,
We do.
obviously.
I think I'm gonna stitch the pattern on this, honestly, because
It's stunning, yeah.
so
I love the dye pattern, I guess. Like all of the love that.
I'm gonna cry. My favorite couple.
Shan's gonna
Cute
cry.
they are. I love them so much.
So this is called the Servants Ball Project Bag. The artwork is by Ellie Goldwine Art. It's the annual Servants Ball, and staff and family have come together for a night of dancing. Thomas has claimed the Dowager's Countess as his prize, but Matthew may have him beat as he's taking Mary for a turn around the room. I do remember this. I don't really, honestly, I don't really remember much from Downton Abbey, but I do remember that scene, and it's really
a very
sweet.
iconic scene.
Yeah, obviously, as I say that I love Daisy. Could not place her. But that's what this retreat is for.
You
like
the second you hear her voice, which is probably the most grinding of it. So the pattern itself is called "I Am a Custodian."
Wow.
This is what it looks like.
Part 1 pattern.
Yes, there should be probably 4 because there were 4 for Gilmore Girls, so I assume there's 4 for this as well.
This is the first part of 4 patterns inspired by Downton Abbey. This first piece was designed so it could stand alone. However, it is intended to be part of a larger design. It features Downton Abbey itself, as well as a bell from the servants' hall and a quote from Lord Grantham. I like the idea that we are all custodians of this earth, and that this quote also summed up the entire series.
Did you read the quote?
No.
It says, "I am a custodian, my dear, not an owner. Wait, not an owner. A custodian, my dear, not an owner from strive to be worthy of the task I have been set." Yeah. And then it's the castle.
Love it.
It's old English.
Yes, it's Old English, of
So.
course. Of course. But
And we
Good.
have learned 2000s English. As we
What?
grew up in the 90s into 2000.
no. No, I grew up
The
in
language
the 2010s.
that they're using is the early 1900s.
Yeah. Right? It's different.
Which is different.
Yeah.
Great
Oops.
box. Oops.
Skips
No.
the quote. Anyway, we're weird.
You're weird.
I am weird. I'm sorry.
Great box. as
Yeah,
usual.
great box.
Love it.
I'm so excited to
Yeah.
rewatch.
Me too. I think I am gonna
And,
use this fabric with it because I already knew that I wasn't gonna do a tan fabric. I mean, this is purple, and with these threads, it should like show up pretty nicely on it. And I was kind of, I mean, I'll see how big it is. I might also do a 1/1 on it, in which case I could technically fit all of them on it.
And you probably finish.
And I'd finish it pretty quickly.
Mm.
I like doing 1/1 now because I realize I stitch 3 times as quickly.
Yeah, and especially for like big pieces, like.
But I can't make any mistakes. That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Because if I make a mistake, frogging it is.
Awful.
I might as well throw away the project. Might as well throw it away. Be done.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
No mistakes. But I don't frog a lot. I don't make a lot of mistakes.
Okay, perfectionist.
Yeah.
No, she really doesn't.
I gotta
really
count.
Don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
You really don't. Yeah, you count a lot and
meticulous counter.
Meticulously, yeah. So, I mean, I'm constantly like hearing her like 10, 20, 30, 40, like all the time.
Especially if I'm doing something stupid, like trying to go to the top of something and then stitch down. Because I've started to not like stitching in the center as much anymore. I like starting from the top and going down. So a lot of the times I didn't
know you changed that.
I will do that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't like stitching in the center anymore because I always end up just stitching up anyway.
Yeah. So might as well.
Yeah. All right. This is awesome.
Great box. I'm so excited.
What else is going on with us? I'm going to Stitching Texas.
Yeah.
And I'm working it. I'm helping out Tina, who's running it. I'm a part of her committee now, and I'm going to be helping out. I'm so excited.
I will not be there.
You will not be there. We've got over 150 people coming, so that's amazing. A really big group. Very exciting. Excited to hook up with the community again.
Yeah.
Because haven't since January.
Yeah.
Yeah, January, like virtually with my retreat, but I haven't done any in-person ones in a while. I would have done more this year, but I used up all of my vacation days, and so I'll be taking sick days next week.
Sick days
because we're out.
And then just a reminder of our 2 retreats that are happening this year. Okay. We got Summer Ween
happening in June. And that one is in Detroit. It is
Michigan.
The one that Witchy Stitcher is sponsoring. She's preparing the pattern and setting up some goodies for people to get. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
We have a pop-up shop coming. We have a vendor coming.
Golden Familiars.
Always a fave.
So
love
excited.
Renee so much. And then that's everything.
Yeah, and then
we have a couple spots left for it, so and a lot of newbies go. I did want to say that, like, a lot of new stitchers are going to this, and I'm excited because it's, I like that people are putting themselves out there. So, like, put yourself out there too. If you've never been to a cross stitch retreat, it's really worth it. It's so much fun to build community and be with people. I love it.
Even if you don't know anyone, like. Honestly, come up and hang out with us. Like, talk to us. We're very
usually
friendly.
There's like nobody at our table, and so then it ends up being people just come and sit with me as I'm stitching alone.
Like, come and say hi. Like, we don't bite at all. Like, no, it's super. Yeah, it's super like chill, and it's just fun to like meet people and who are like minded too. And
definitely.
So
and then we have our Anaheim one as well. Disneyland.
When You Wish Upon a Stitch.
When You Wish Upon a Stitch, where we do a couple days of stitching together, and then we go to Disneyland together on that Sunday. And it was so fun last year to go with everybody.
So fun.
So much fun.
Oh my gosh.
So please, like, if you love Disney, that's a great retreat for you too. And
yep.
I have another one in the works that's virtual. And I'm looking for it to be kind of more charity based, where we like we give money to groups in need right now, because there's a lot of groups in need, and we kind of will stitch and hang out together, but also give money to those groups. And I'm excited.
Do like themed challenges and themed stuff, but we got
nothing's set in stone yet.
Nothing's set in stone.
That one will hopefully be virtual, so then anybody can join.
Anyone. So keep an eye out. Follow Stitching Sorceress on Instagram.
And
also
Cross Stitch Society on Instagram as well. I have Blue Sky for both of them too.
Yep.
If you're a Blue Sky person,
Facebook.
I have Facebook. If you're a Facebook person,
yep.
I have Discord for both as well.
Discord.
Discord.
Oh my gosh, Discord is so much fun.
Discord is fun. It is great. It's a really great platform. I've kind of been moving everybody over to Discord because I just love the platform so much. And I don't know. So I feel a little bit safer with like my data and other feelings towards like, meta. And so it's been nice hanging out with people in there and stitching together. So yeah.
Anyway,
all right. This is my pattern one more time.
Pattern.
The fabric I'm going to use.
One more time.
Super excited. For anyone else who's doing Downton Abbey retreat with Black Needle Society, can't wait to hang out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Good morrow.
Good morrow, sweet children. I don't know.